approaching learning these days?
Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Karim Registanwala and welcome to today's discussion on the future of education, how technology is transforming the learning. Education is changing rapidly because of technology, digital tools, online platforms, and artificial intelligence are making learning more flexible, interactive, and accessible. Today we will explore how technology is shaping the future of education and learning. Let's begin. Hi Maya, how are you?
All right. So it sounds like you're seeing that flexibility, interactivity, and accessibility as key benefits of tech in education. That makes sense? Do you think that increased accessibility is leveling the playing field at all, or are there still pretty big gaps in who benefits from these new tools?
Okay, my first question is how is the technology changing education today?
Good question. It's changing it in a bunch of ways, but I think one of the biggest shifts is toward personalized learning. Tech allows for tailoring educational content to individual student needs and paces, something that's just really hard to do in a traditional classroom setting. What are your thoughts on that aspect of it? Does personalized learning seem promising to you?
Okay, what are the benefits of online learning?
Okay, so benefits of online learning. Flexibility is huge, right? Students can learn at their own pace, on their own schedule. It also opens up access to courses and instructors that might not be available locally. Plus, it can be a bit more affordable than traditional schooling. But what do you think are some of the downsides? I'm curious what comes to mind for you.
Okay, how do digital tools help the students learning better?
Mm, that's a good one. Digital tools can really boost engagement, things like interactive simulations, educational games, even just well designed videos. They can also help with collaboration, letting students work together on projects remotely. But I wonder, do you think there's a risk of relying too much on the tech and losing sight of fundamental learning skills?
Okay, what role does artificial intelligence play in education?
AI's role is getting bigger and bigger. Right now, it's mostly about things like personalized learning recommendations, figuring out what a student needs help with, and suggesting resources. AI powered tutoring systems are also starting to emerge. Longer term, though, it could potentially automate some administrative tasks for teachers, bring them up to focus more on students. What are your biggest hopes or concerns when you think about AI in the classroom?
Okay, how has remote learning changed the traditional classroom?
Remote learning's definitely forcing a rethink of the traditional classroom, isn't it? I think one big shift is moving away from a teacher centered model to more student centered, independent learning. It's also pushed educators to get creative with their teaching methods, integrating more digital tools and resources. But do you think there are aspects of the traditional classroom that just can't be replicated effectively in a remote setting?
Okay, can technology make education more accessible? How?
Absolutely. Technology has the potential to make education way more accessible. Online courses can reach students in remote areas or with disabilities. Assistive technologies can help students with learning differences. And open educational resources, free textbooks, and learning materials can lower the cost barrier. But accessibility isn't just about providing the tools, is it? What else needs to happen to make sure everyone actually benefits?
Okay, what challenges come with using technology in education?
Oof, plenty. Digital divide is a big one. Not everyone has reliable internet access or the devices they need. Then there's teacher training. Educators need to know how to effectively integrate tech into their lessons. Data privacy and security are concerns too, obviously. And I think it's easy to underestimate the challenge of just keeping students engaged and focused in a digital environment. What do you think is the biggest hurdle right now?
Okay, how can teachers use technology effectively in teaching?
Teachers have a ton of options, honestly. They can use learning management systems to organize courses and track student progress, interactive whiteboards for more engaging lessons, educational apps for practice and assessment. The list goes on. They can also use tech to personalize learning, provide feedback, and collaborate with other educators. But it's got to be about more than just swapping out textbooks for tablets, right? What makes tech integration successful, in your opinion?
Okay, how does technology support personalized learning?
Ah, personalized learning, right? Gotcha. Technology supports personalized learning by allowing educators to tailor instruction to individual student needs. Things like adaptive learning platforms can assess a student's strengths and weaknesses and adjust the difficulty level accordingly. AI can also help recommend relevant resources. But it's not just about algorithms, is it? What role do you think a teacher plays in truly personalizing learning with tech?
Okay, what skills do students need for future learning?
That's a crucial question. Beyond the basics, I think critical thinking, problem solving, and creativity are going to be huge. Also, digital literacy, being able to navigate and evaluate information online, and adaptability, honestly, because the job market is changing so quickly. What skills do you think are getting shortchanged in traditional education and need more focus?
Okay, can technology replace teachers? Why or why not?
It's a big debate, isn't it? I don't think so, personally. Tech can be a powerful tool, but it lacks the human element, the empathy, the ability to inspire, the understanding of individual emotional needs. A good teacher does so much more than just deliver information. They build relationships, foster critical thinking, and create a supportive learning environment. But do you think tech could ever get close to replicating those things?
Okay, and my last question is what do you think classrooms will look like in the future?
Ooh, fun question. I imagine classrooms will be much more flexible and adaptable, less rows of desks, more collaborative spaces. Tech will be seamlessly integrated with things like AR and VR bringing learning to life. Personalized learning will be the norm, and teachers will be more like facilitators and mentors. It might even be less about physical location, with more learning happening remotely or in hybrid models. But I'm curious, what's one thing you hope to see in the future classroom that doesn't exist today?
Okay, thank you for joining this discussion on the future of education, how technology is transforming learning. Technology is not replacing education, it is enhancing it. When used wisely, technology can make learning more engaging, inclusive, and effective. The future of education, digital, flexible, and full opportunities. See you in the next session. Allah Hafiz.
Oh, all right. Well said. It sounds like you've put a lot of thought into this. And yeah, I agree. It's about smart integration, not replacement. Have a good one.